Hi, today we are going to be talking about Skype. What is Skype? What is it used for? How do you install Skype? How can Skype be used for public health function? What are the advantages and disadvantages of Skype? Well, in this episode of Computer Applications of Public Health Importance, we are going to be discussing Skype, its uses, and much more. You are going to see how Skype can be used as a public health tool. So let's get started. Skype is a very popular closed source internet-based telecommunication software that is operated by Skype Technologies, which is a division of Microsoft. We all know that. It is part of a software family that is called the IAVT, which is the Interactive Audio Visual Technology. It is free but must be downloaded and installed before its use. Additionally, it has a business version which has added functionality, but this business version is not free. The business version is now part of the Microsoft 365 package. Well, everybody knows Microsoft 365. If you are not using Microsoft 365, man, you don't know what you're missing. You really don't know what you're missing. So I think you should get Microsoft 365. All right. And as of March 2020, Skype is used by over 100 million people on a monthly basis and by 40 million people even on a daily basis. What are the uses of Skype? Skype, like I said earlier on, is a telecommunication software that specializes in providing VoIP-based video telephony. So you can use Skype for video conferencing, voice calls, and one important thing about Skype that most people don't know is that Skype also has instant messaging. You can use Skype also for file transfers and can be used for debit-based calls to landlines as well as mobile phones. So it's a very, very nifty software with a lot of functionality. And trust Microsoft, when they make a software, you know it's usually really good. All right. So on what devices can you use Skype? Skype is available on various devices, on your mobile phones, on your desktops, on your computers, your laptops, and even quite recently on your video game consoles. So for those that play video games, PS4, PS5, Xbox 360, and all those amazing consoles, you can have Skype there where you can use it for a lot of other functionalities. How can Skype be used for public health function? All right, one of the important public health functions is telemedicine. And in telemedicine, right now we have seen increasing literature on the use of Skype for physician to patient communication as well as patient to family communication. You know, we have some patients that are end of life or they're receiving palliative care and they have to communicate with their patients. Okay. Skype can also be used for collaborations and networking, and we know this is the bane of public health. In public health workforce relies on a lot of collaborations and networking, meetings, seminars, and even research. So Skype is very useful in this stead. Skype has also file transfer functionalities, which can be used also to transfer working documents. Okay. What are the advantages of Skype? Skype has a lot of advantages. Number one is that it's popular and lots of people are actually familiar with using it. So this is a nifty feature. It has a free version, although this has some limited use. It has easy to use GUI, which is the graphic user interface, and then it has very easy way of having access to it. You can just go to the website and download it. Okay. What are the disadvantages of using Skype? Well, Skype has some major technical hiccups, and that's the disadvantage of dropped calls as well as freeze-ups. Sometimes you have to restart Skype again, despite having better video and audio quality than most of its competitors. So that's a shame. The other disadvantage of Skype is that Skype is not HIPAA compliant. So the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act of America, which gives standards for electronic exchange of health information, Skype is not fully HIPAA compliant. So you cannot use it for any of all those telemedicine stuff in the US and some other countries that use HIPAA. So in general, we have been able to demonstrate that Skype is a very useful tool that can be used for public health functions, especially in the area of communication and collaboration, as well as networking. All right. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to install Skype and how to use Skype. All right. Which software do you use in your organization for communication? And do you think this software is better than Skype? Please put your responses in the comment section below. And in our next video, I'm going to be showing you how to install and use Skype. But till then, peace.